Today we are ranking Phase 5 of the Marvel films. So hopefully by now you've watched the first, second, third and fourth, well done, I can count, videos. They're all up on the channel. Yeah, we've had some fun ranking all of them. Some are harder than others. I think Phase 3 has been by far the strongest.
Definitely.
This is a decent one.
Yeah,
This one's
there's some good ones
some good
in there.
and some bad. But yeah, let's just go straight into it then, shall we? Cool, so how many are there in this? How many are there?
There are 6 films
6?
in this phase.
Awesome. Cool, so there's only 6 in this ranking, so it shouldn't be as long as some of the others, like
Yes.
Phase 3, which was 11 or whatever. Anyway, so in 6th place
We're
we
going to
have...
put the film we haven't seen.
Yep, and that is Ant-Man
And the Wasp.
and the Wasp, Quantumania. So we just never got round to watching this because every person that did watch it didn't think very highly of it at
Yeah.
all, and we don't usually allow other people to change our opinions or make our opinions, but yeah, we worked at the cinema when it was out. We
Yeah, I
saw
was gonna
enough of
say
it
that.
for doing screen checks to know that it wasn't really our cup of tea.
Yeah, it's a shame because obviously we both enjoyed the first Ant-Man, we both enjoyed the second one, but this is just zero interest to both of us.
And when it's so heavily like involving Kang, and yeah, that was a bit of a messy moment with Marvel. So yeah, 6th place, there it is.
Boom.
Leave it
shakalaka.
there. Some chips if you have them.
Next up we have Captain America Brave New World. We watched this like a month ago now, I think. Was it a month ago?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. I'm just sorry when you said we watched it a month ago and just having flashbacks, and yeah, it wasn't the most enjoyable one I've ever watched.
I think my biggest problem with this new Captain America like style is that it's so just green screen. Like Anthony Mackie feels like he just spends all his time in the green screen when he was so much better when he was just able to just flow.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like he's just flying around all the time and
I get
no
what you
one's
mean.
actually in the studio
It
with
feels
him.
it feels almost like a plastic kind of film.
Yeah,
Everything
like,
is
yeah.
artificial. There's no like authenticity. There's nothing raw. The old films, they felt like, you know, everyone was coming together to create these amazing films that everyone is like so eager to come to the cinema and watch. Whereas now it kind of feels like they found a formula for everything, so they're just kind of like producing all of these things, and they've not really got the heart, it's not really got the passion. They're just going, cool, yeah, you'll do the job, you'll do the job, yeah, we'll do this here, and it just doesn't feel like a fucking film. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It just doesn't feel like everyone's put 100% passion into it. It feels like some people are just sort of like getting the paycheck and leaving it there, you know, moving on, being like, cool, that's just going to get me some money on the side,
Yeah.
but this is, yeah.
There used to be a lot more passion involved.
Yeah, and I think it was because they hadn't massively blown up. We hadn't had the things like Infinity War and Endgame where they were huge, grand scale things, you know, breaking records at like box office and stuff. And that, like, it wasn't, back in the day, it wasn't at that level. So they were kind of just, that's why it blew up to be like that, because these were like passion projects. These were things that everyone was working on intensely and passionately and like pouring their like heart and soul into, you know? And then now it's like, oh cool, so we've done all of that. Now we're just making them because they make money, you know?
Like they completely missed the opportunity of having Harrison Ford in this film. Really annoyed me that we would have had it leaked for us obviously about the Red Hulk, but had they not leaked it, the film would have had a lot more promise and a lot more intrigue. But like they leaked in their own trailer, they leaked that he was the Red Hulk, and then the whole film is about him, the secret of him being the Red Hulk. So
yeah, exactly. I saw that review a while back, that the reason the film doesn't work very well is because the whole point of that film is the twist of Harrison Ford, of Ross becoming Red Hulk. Like that is the you know, like the hook of the film. That is the twist. That is the thing that we're all building anticipation for throughout the film.
Yeah.
And then you realise that you're not getting the like noise generated around the film as much. So you just Red Hulk on the poster. Harrison Ford is Red Hulk. And now the whole film is building to this climax of what's going to happen. It's like, well, we all know what's going to happen. So
Imagine they really annoyed the filmmakers when they did that.
yeah,
So I imagine that was separate people's choices.
yeah, it's it's a frustrating film.
Good cameo
it's-
though.
I'm not even going to go into it today. You'll know what she's talking about if you've watched the other ones. But yes, it did feel like a continuation of Falcon and the Winter Soldier without the Winter Soldier. And I don't really mean that in a good way.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't even really remember what happened, which kind of says a lot.
Yeah, well, we don't need to talk about this one too much. It was a bit of a letdown. It's
Yes,
annoying
yeah.
because you don't want like the first Captain America film post Chris Evans to be a letdown. Like, it's not that fair on Anthony Mackie.
No, not
but
at all.
there you go. In fourth place, we have The Marvels.
Mm-hmm.
So we actually didn't mind this one as much. It might be because we were getting drunk watching it in the cinema when we watched it.
Yeah, we
So
were.
that definitely did help. I remember you were like
Oh,
laughing at things that like I was turning to thinking, wasn't that funny?
I aced it. I did a naughty, I suppose you could say.
Well, they're not going to come get you now, so
They
you
are
can say
not.
it.
Mm. I had an iced slushy, and then I brought in my own vodka. So I just poured it on in, and I got very drunk very fast.
Yeah, I didn't do all that. I just had a beer or two. But yeah, we watched that film. I think we've only watched it once, haven't we?
Yeah, but we did have a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun, apart from that singing scene.
Yeah,
I hated
we'll
that.
just bury that in the memory.
But yeah, and since then I've learnt more about the director, Nia DaCosta, who
Yes.
like did Header, which I've done a review for on the channel, and she's done The
Bone
Bone Temple,
Temple.
28 years later. So yeah, great new director into the industry. I don't know how new, but yeah.
She's got a lot of promise. She
Yeah.
seems like she's really good.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had fun watching this film, and like I said, it might be because of that, but might not be because of that.
I loved the
It's-
three leads. I think that they worked really well together.
Exactly. Like
Like,
they
I
kept
would-
like the connection with the dogs really strong, and like, they didn't pull too hard. No, but I do agree. I like Brie Larson as an actress. I think she's great. I think that the dynamic and the chemistry between them went really well. Like, I don't know. I think after the first Marvel film, Captain Marvel, like people's expectations weren't probably that high. I mean, we said that we quite liked the first Captain Marvel film, but so we were like quietly excited for this one. I think it lived up to expectation. And, I mean, it's in fourth place. Could be worse. I mean, but it was better than Captain America, that's for sure. But yeah, not quite good enough to go up a little bit further.
Yeah.
Maybe on a rewatch we change our mind, but
Maybe not. I think
yeah, maybe leave it there.
we like the last three. a fair bit.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was the fourth place, The Marvels.
And in third place we have Deadpool and Wolverine.
We do.
We watched this at a midnight showing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I was just more thinking like, it wasn't that fun.
Yeah, it was the deadest audience reaction to a midnight screening I've ever been in.
Yeah,
I don't think we have to shy away from it now. It was a staff showing, and let's just say that I think everyone would rather have been in bed than react to the film. We were just literally laughing on our own at the back of the screen.
Yeah, it was so boring.
And everyone deaded every joke, and we're too busy discussing, work before the film started. But we won't get into that one.
I think we should have just gone to the customer viewing
Yeah.
because there was like that screen was filled, it looked fun, and people were actually there to watch the film.
Yeah,
which
so-
is what we came down for.
So yeah, a little bit annoying that was our first viewing, but we really liked the film. I don't know if
Yes,
they did, but we did. So yeah.
especially
we
on
watched,
the first watch.
the first watch was great.
Yeah.
That was so much fun. We watched it again,
Mm-hmm.
and it's still really good, but there is a lot in there that a little bit slower. There's some stuff in there, like, because you know all the really good stuff. You kind of want to just to get to those parts. There's some parts that I'm like, oh, this isn't as entertaining on the rewatch, but overall it was still really good. Really, really enjoyed that film.
Yeah, definitely. I really love the opening credit sequence, you know, like the fight scene.
Yes, see, it's so much fun, the Deadpool films. I know, like, at one point we all loved Deadpool films, and then all of a sudden it wasn't cool to like Deadpool films anymore, and then it was again, but then that's because Wolverine was coming back, but then we enjoyed the film, and then all of a sudden we weren't allowed to enjoy the film because it wasn't a film that's liked anymore and wasn't cool to like, so now we can't like any of the other Deadpool films again. But who knows? I still like X-Men Origins Wolverine with Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool and that, so yeah, not to be annoying, but I watched that in cinema when I was a kid and I loved it. But yeah, no, I love Hugh Jackman and everything, so it was a really great addition for him being in there. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, that film. I think if you've watched and you liked it, you'll know that. So yeah, don't really need to linger too much.
No.
Unless you want to linger more.
No, I don't want to linger more. I'm just trying to think. We watched Logan before we watched it, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
We did. It was my first time watching it.
Logan. Me too.
Was it?
Yeah, I just hadn't watched it.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. Logan was great. I know that's not in this phase or even the same thing. But it is a really good film.
Outstanding. Cool, and in second place we have...
Do you know?
No. And in second place we have Guardians and the Guardians and the Galaxy? Guardians in the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy, oh my god. Episode 3, what is wrong with me? Just number 3, the third one. It was
Volume
good.
3.
Alright, Volume 3, fuck me. Okay, yeah, so... Yeah.
As much as you don't know the title of it, you liked the film.
I really did like the film, it was a lot of fun.
It was so fun. Again, we watched this one in the cinema and...
I loved...
Cried, I think.
Yes.
We both cried.
Loved that it was centred around Rocket. Love Bradley Cooper. I think he's amazing, and it's just so good to have a mixture of him and Radiohead to kick off that film.
I can't believe that they got him to sing Creep. Like, it's so good.
Yeah, no, that film was really good. I really liked it. Very goofy, but you expect nothing less from James Gunn. I think he's a... Like, he makes his films very unique. They are a lot of fun. I know I haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, but yeah, no, I really, really enjoyed this one.
I think this was my favourite one.
Yeah.
Out of the 3.
Yeah, definitely, me too. But yeah, I thought they were... Yeah, I just loved the, like, emotion that they had in it. They really went into some, like, really dark topics and stuff.
Yeah, they did.
I really liked it. First F-bomb dropping in the MCU. I love it when it's just a really anticlimactic F-bomb as well. Like, that's so funny that they didn't just, like, do this massive thing over it. It was just like get the fuck in the car or something like that, whatever. But yeah, no, the film was really, really good. Really, really good music in that. He chose it well. Dog Days Are Over, playing it out was awesome. Yeah,
that was cool. Who else cameoed in that film? It wasn't Will Poulter, was it? That was a different...
Yeah, Will Poulter was
Will
in that
Poulter,
one.
yeah.
He's the... Oh god, I can't remember the names. Please don't come for me. But the gold dude.
The gold dude.
That flies, like... But yeah, no, a lot of fun. Lot of fun. Enjoyed it. Anything else to say, Poppy?
I think you nailed all the points. This was one of the only new Marvel films that actually went into emotion and deep, dark subjects. So for that alone, we've got to give it credit.
Without having to ruin every, like, emotional moment with a really bad joke.
Yeah.
That is Marvel's biggest weakness with me, is that they always have to cram a joke in every scene, even if it does not need it.
Like, Thor Love and Thunder just stands out so much.
That was so Phase 4, don't bring it up. But there it is. Those were the first 5. And now we're at number 1. And
I wonder what that's going to be.
Number 1 is, of course...
Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts. We watched this at the BFI in London, in IMAX.
Of course we fucking did.
And it was incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I had kind of high expectations, not as high as Poppy's, being in love with Bucky and all that, but I had really high I had okay expectations. They were like, yeah,
They were good.
I was looking forward to it, but I wasn't like thinking that this was gonna like be the film of the year for me. So I was very, very pleasantly surprised. It started off, I was a little bit like unsure for the first 5-10 minutes because there were, like I just said, like a lot of jokes that were being cracked throughout, and I was like, is this just gonna be a joke every second line? If so, I'm in for a ride here. But my God, did that film change up. I absolutely loved it.
It's one of the best things Marvel have ever produced because it tackles like depression and loneliness and how every single villain, you know, or people who've been vilified. I don't know what the word is.
I think so.
It just shows everything that they're going through as much as like, you know, it's not surface level. It's the least surface level Marvel film there is.
Yeah, no, I really loved it. Like, you create this villain that's just like, how do you stop him? Do you know what I mean? Like Sentry being so like all powerful, like the whole group all trying to fight him, and him just like, you know, it's piss easy.
Yeah.
So it's like, whoa, how the hell are they gonna beat him? And then obviously some people got upset and got angry that, you know, the way that they beat him, but that was so perfectly fitting for this film that it was like a reminder. Like, this film was about mental health. This was about emotion. So to have it end like that with them all just grabbing hold of him, reminding him that he's not alone,
So powerful.
was like incredible. Just I loved that ending. And Son Lux with the music, who is incredible doing the music for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yep.
Absolutely nailed it this film as well. They created a really good balance with humor and then the emotion and then just really cool, like, you know, Marvel moments.
And the acting throughout, like
Yeah.
Lewis Pullman is just
He's incredible.
introduced and he's already like such a solid character.
It just had really good chemistry between the actors. And a lot of time when you have a big group, like, that doesn't always work out. Obviously it worked out with, you know, when you had Tony Stark, Steve Rogers, and like, you know, Mark Ruffalo. I'm going to start going
Bruce
actor
Banner,
and then character.
Natasha
Bruce Banner, yeah. Romanoff.
Oh
Clint.
shit, Clint Eastwood.
Not quite. But yeah, no, they had obviously a really good group dynamic and good chemistry going. But like, yeah, it worked really well in this, and I left that and I turned to Poppy and I was like, that right now is up there as one of my favourite Marvel films I've watched. Might have been because we watched it at IMAX and stuff, but I just really, really loved the film. We watched it again and we loved it again the second time, so I think it's really cool. This film made me really excited for Doomsday.
Yeah, it really did. It had. I don't remember the last time that an end credit scene was fun and something to talk about.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
the
exactly.
merging of the different films, like, this obviously is a spoiler, but I'm assuming everyone's seen the film. But like the Fantastic Four just appear at the end of it, right?
No, I mean, I think we've spoiled a lot more.
We have, yeah, that's true.
They've
But
had
like
their film
just
now.
the idea of the Fantastic Four coming in, and if you haven't seen the film, it's like, oh god, I really got to watch this film. If you've seen it, it's oh, that's so fucking cool. They're coming into this universe.
Yeah.
That I missed Marvel doing that sort of thing, making you feel like you don't want FOMO, you don't want to miss out on what's going on.
It felt like old Marvel back
It
again.
really did.
It's always good that we do it like this way around, isn't it? Because you always
Yeah.
like end on a positive way. You might start off being like, oh, hate this film, or this was done badly, but at least you end talking about your favourite ones and everything
Buffy's
they're doing right.
wig at the end, for instance.
We're just going to take a moment to sit in this silence
Okay.
and make you feel awkward altogether. So that was our Marvel Phase 5. It was Phase 5, wasn't it? Cool. That was Phase 5. There they are, all in a row there. Tried something a little bit different this time with having one film come up at a time.
Thank you, Jack.
Thank you, Jack. Good feedback. So yeah, there they all are in order. Yeah, this one was really fun. I was worried because after phase 3, which was a really strong one, and going to phase 4, it was like that drop off of like, I've lost a little bit of passion talking about these films. But this one was really good.
Yep.
I really like talking about it. It might be because we watched them a lot more recently as well.
Yeah. I think they also just realised that phase 4 was a little bit weak, and a lot of the filmmakers were just like, let's make these good.
Yeah.
Let's take it seriously again.
So yeah, looking forward to phase 6 and stuff.
Yes, very much looking forward to phase 6.
Yeah, it'll be fun. But yeah, so if you haven't checked out any of the other Marvel videos, they are all on our channel, so go check those ones out. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, hello, subscribe, stick around, have fun, and yeah, thank you so much for watching.